every morning, and I'll be listening to her on the way to work while I'm at work. Can't really focus until she's done work cooking, because she be saying some stuff makes you get up, get out your chair. So take heed to the message. Let's make sure we support her and go and subscribe to her content because she's doing an amazing job over there. I appreciate you. Have you ever felt? Are you listening?
Hey, I'm Eliza. What's up, baby? How you doing this morning?
Yeah.
Come on, y'all. Let's get it in. We're about to do a breakdown this morning. Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing? What's going on, Wayne? How are you? Maya, what's going on, baby? I'm in a little pain this morning, so I'm not rocking like I'm supposed to. I'm in a little pain this morning. How y'all doing this morning? Instagram, how are you, family? Learning how to tell our men how y'all doing? What we need. Almost done, y'all. Intro almost finished. I got 15 in the house. Can I get 15 likes, please? Good morning. Good Bread. How are you, Mr. Good Bread? Tracy, what's up, baby?
One and only, take heed to the message.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to my channel called Take Heed to the Message with Abang Anwa. Hey, Smith, how are you, baby? It's good to see you. We about to do a breakdown this morning. Y'all heard what happened with Killer Mike, right, at the Grammys. So we about to do a breakdown, and a lot of y'all not going to agree with my message, so we're going to get that in advance. I'm going to let you know. Trigger warning, everybody. I'm going to say it in advance. You may not like what I'm about to say. Okay? Now, please hit that like and subscribe button if you feel my content. Tracy said, this is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. We about to get it popping, y'all. So the title of this foolery is Killer Mike Said and Did What? Okay. Now, I found a video of Killer Mike talking to two young melanated children, okay, at school. And shout out to Angry Man because I got the video from his Instagram. And how he was talking to the children, a lot of people will not agree, but I'm gonna share something with you. That was a snip, a 2-minute snip that they took out and they unleashed it onto the world. They didn't put the whole video when he was talking to this child. Okay, one of my followers was telling me that the whole video, they just took a snippet from the video and made the soundbite. So he was actually talking to the two young men back in the day when Caucasian people asked children what they wanted to be, and if the child said it was something that was, what the Caucasian people thought out of their league, right? That he told that the Caucasians would tell young people this to discourage them. So he was trying to reenact that. Okay, so it wasn't that he was telling the child that you couldn't be president. It's just that they took that small soundbite and they didn't add the rest of what he was trying to say. So he wasn't actually saying that the child would not be president. But I want to share something with y'all. You see how 2 minutes of a soundbite of about an hour or 2 hours conversation can come up and just diminish the person and make it seem like the person is evil. All right. I'm just saying. Now, everybody has this mindset about Killer Mike now because of the little 2 minutes the little 2-minute nonsense. So they think he is against the growth of the melanated community, but that's not true. He's not. Now, they have to make it seem like he's this monster. He wants to see melanated families get destroyed. They have to make it seem like that because of the incident. Okay, because of the incident that happened with the police. Okay, now from what I'm told at the Grammys, right, when he was at the Grammys, from what I'm told, and I shared it with y'all, that he had an altercation with one of the security guards. Now, I don't know how type of altercation it was. I don't know if Trigger Mike pushed. I mean, I'm sorry, not Trigger Mike. Killer Mike. If Killer Mike pushed him or something like that, or snatched something from him, I don't know how and what happened because they did not unleash the whole story. Okay, but I want y'all to listen. This man, okay, Killer Mike. I'm not sitting up here calling him an angel. He did some nonsense when he was young. Of course, we all do. But he's very intellectual. Okay. And I want to share something with y'all, and I want y'all to take heed to it. Back in slavery time, right? I know I hate when we talk about this, but I have to say it. I have to say it. Back in slavery times, right? They would take the biggest ninja. The biggest ninja that everybody looked up to, right? And they would belittle him in front of everybody. They would do all types of foolery to the biggest ninja that was on that compound to scare everybody else. King said buck breaking, yes. So this is what it is. This is what it is. I want y'all to understand that. See, they have to make us turn against him. They have to. So anything that happened in his past, you're going to see everything fly into social media. But why didn't they play the whole clip of him talking to the young man? They didn't play the whole thing. They didn't play the part where he said, you can do everything you put your mind to. They played that little snippet. Thank God for one of my followers, because he was like, nah, man, this is what happened. So I'm like, okay, good. Because I wasn't coming up here to desecrate him for the video in the first place. I was coming up there to say that as parents, you're supposed to tell your children anything you want, you can put your mind to, you're going to make it. You're supposed to tell your children that. You're not supposed to tell them you can't do this, you can't do that. This is the horrible mindset that African Americans that we have. We don't encourage our children enough. So this is true. And then y'all got to remember, he won 3 Grammys. He won 3 Grammys. Now, what it sounds like to me, and I said this in one of my posts, okay? I said this in one of my posts. I just want to make sure I say it right, because y'all know how I run my mouth. Almost there, y'all. Hold on for a minute. 1 minute.
What are you gonna?
Here we go.
What are you gonna do, Miro?
A president, and I will make.
What y'all
You're gonna be a president.
Let's see. We're about to do it. Hold on, y'all.
A president, and I will.
This is what I said. Good morning. Is this a gotcha ninja moment? Is this a gotcha ninja moment, y'all? Because that's what it sounds like. Is it a gotcha ninja moment? I'm going to show you who is who. I'm going to show you the things that I can do to you and you can't do nothing. Because we got to learn that when we're not in our own space, right? If you going to visit somebody's household, right? And your mama tell you don't ask for nothing. Hey, Auntie Jenny, your mama tell you don't ask for nothing. Make sure you just sit down. Don't touch nothing. Killer Mike went to one of those events. He went to one of those events. Y'all can say whatever y'all want to say, but it's the truth. Mrs. She said, how are you? How you doing, Blaze? Israel, how's everything? It's good to see you. Thank you for tuning in. I greatly appreciate that. Much love to you all who just came in. I'm trying to scroll down, trying to get this thing together. It's doing nonsense. Okay. So that's my take on it. But I want y'all to hear what he said to this young man. I was playing a little bit of it, but I want y'all to hear what he was saying. This is what he said to the young man, and I want y'all to hear it. And then we're going to dissect it.
No.
I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all know how my music
You owe your parents not to dream. What are you gonna do, Miro?
A president, and I will make.
You're gonna be a president.
You owe your parents not to dream big. You know, you owe it to your parents to dream practical and start making money as soon as you can. Like, you're not going to be able to be president.
Now y'all gotta see the baby face. I hope y'all all heard that. Y'all gotta see the baby face. The baby face just turned. Like, what is going on? Now, everybody who have younger children, y'all understand the assignment. Sometimes kids come tell you things that they want to be, but you know in your mind that the child is not going to go that far. You do not say out of your mouth, that's not going to happen. You never say that. And you got to remember, he's talking about how the master used to speak to the slave children. That's what he's talking about. But everybody took that out of context and making him seem like he's the villain. Okay. Now, the whole incident with the security guard, like I told y'all, when you go to somebody else's house, you have to be on your best behavior. Grammys is not our house. Y'all know that. Grammys is not our house. We barely, okay, we barely watch the Grammys. Most people, we don't watch Grammys. I don't watch Grammys. If I hear anything, it'll be after the Grammys and it hits social media. He was given an example. Yes, he was merchant. He was given an example. And this is what one of my followers on Instagram was telling me. He just was talking to the young man, giving an example. It wasn't nothing crazy. Hey, Skinny. Hey, Nicole. How are you? So now, all I'm saying is that Killer Mike is a pillar. He's trying to change the narrative in our community. That's why you always see him on these podcasts and he be speaking and stuff. He doesn't sound crazy, but because there is something going on behind scenes. Okay, just like King said, they're trying to buck break him, right? I'm just saying, how did he just win all 3 Grammys and then get locked up the same day? It looked like buck breaking to me. I'm just saying. So, what do y'all think? Now, I gave y'all what I think. What do you think? Merchant said there are very few blacks doing what Mike is doing. I like what you said. Blaze say, honestly, it's rare for me to sit down and watch any award show, even the ones for us. I understand. Okay, so Miss Israel says they always make brothers look bad, especially when they speak truth and light into the community. It's true. They will bring up all the dirt that this black man has done to make him seem like he's a monster. But melanated family, if you rock with him, continue to rock with him. Because I'm quite sure what happened was maybe when he was coming through the door, he might have hit the security guard on the arm or something, or maybe they were checking their his wife purse or girlfriend purse or whatever. I don't even know if Killer Mike is married, but maybe trying to check the purse to see if something was in there that wasn't right, and then he might have just took the bag from him too hard. You know what I'm saying? You got to think of these things because I bet you when it come out, good morning, Lost in Translation. How are you, sir? I bet you when it come out, it's going to be something small. I'm just saying. Good morning, Black Man Unfiltered. How are you, sir? Oh, he is married. Okay, thank you so much. So it could have been something like that because they said it's a misdemeanor. So what are we talking? Y'all go to the Grammys to lock him up for a misdemeanor? I'm just saying. Merchant said it was a petty situation. It had to be. And then they just released him a couple hours later. Y'all, come on now. Put 2 and 2 together. I saw a lot of people in my comment section. It was like, yes, sis. They were saying, oh yeah, he's a disgrace to the black community. And I'm gonna share something with you. That 2-minute sound bite. A 2-minute sound bite will destroy your character. A 2-minute sound bite. Just like the doctor a couple of months ago. Okay. When she talked about deletions, right? Everybody ran with that. Everybody ran with that. Me too. And I knew the truth. I knew the truth and I still ran with it. Want to know why? It was content. It was content. I am a troublemaker. I want you to know in advance. I am. It was content. Then when she came out, okay, then when she came out and she was crying and she said she apologized, I was upset for the fact that it came out her mouth. Now she might have had other things to add to what she was trying to say, but the simple fact is she should not have said that part. If you wanted to say that melanated women act like they in so much pain when they pregnant just so I can take them out of work, even if you thought it in your mind, you should have said it out your mouth. There's a lot of things when we were growing up, when we were kids, your mama said, if you can't say something nice, don't say nothing at all, right? We lost that understanding a long time ago. Everybody just say whatever they want to say and let the chips fall where they may. But there's some things you have to close your mouth because you can start a whole chain effect to all melanated sisters who are pregnant. And when they go to the doctor and tell the doctor that they're really in pain and the doctor don't believe them, and then they wind up going off to glory because you out here talking about melanated women fake that they are in pain. Okay, so the same thing like Killer Mike. They took a 2-minute snippet from a whole video and called themselves disgracing him. He was talking about, like I said again, he was talking about how the slave master used to talk to the melanated children. Okay. And I'm going to share something with you. Some of our grandparents, great grandparents, they passed that on through our bloodline until strong melanated people, okay, started saying, I'm black and I'm proud. Started singing that anthem, I'm black and I'm proud. And then they also started telling their children that whatever you put your mind to, you're going to make it. And we still say that today to our children. Whatever you put your mind to, you are going to make it. So my show today is not to bash Killer Mike. My show today is to tell y'all, look behind the smoke and mirrors. Look behind the smoke and mirrors. Something is there. Push those mirrors out the way. Get a fan. Dust that smoke away. Something is behind that. The Grammys, you getting locked up at the Grammys so everybody can see it. Come on now. Y'all got to think about it. Felicia says he married, but make no mistake, it was staged to make a mockery out of him. He's a leader in the community in Atlanta. I understand that, baby. I was thinking the same thing, that they had to make him look like a monster. There's the same thing, just like King just said, it's buck breaking. It's buck breaking 101. Because this man speak truth. And when you speak truth, you will have a lot of people run at you, throw accusations at you and everything when you're trying to save the community. Amin, I say, y'all doing too much today. I'm going to share something with you. Amin, I believe that, and this is wholeheartedly, I believe he ain't do nothing wrong. They just blowing smoke and mirrors. He ain't do nothing wrong. I kid you not. I kid you not. So y'all come on in the comment section. I'm not going to keep y'all too long. Come on in the comment section. Let me know, what did I hit or did I miss? Tell me. Because if I miss, let me know. Because that's how I feel. If I miss, let me know. I'm trying to scroll this thing down. It's not doing anything. This computer acting crazy today. So Merchant said he didn't do anything. Merchant said Mike is that one. Oh, I like that, Merchant. I like what you said. It just bothers me, y'all. it bothers me, and I think we have to think about this before we pass judgment. Before we pass judgment, we have to think about it, because as many people do nonsense in social media and all this, and they ready to destroy our community, they uplift them. But anybody who speak against foolery, anybody who wants to tell the truth, these are the ones that get in trouble. If you ever see, like in the comment section on social media, you put something, you see something wrong, you put something that, oh, a correction need to be made, this is nonsense. All of a sudden you get a flag on your comment. Okay? You get a flag on a comment. So when you get the flag on a comment, they tell you you can't post for amount of days or something like that because you said something that they did not like. I'm just saying. Black man unfiltered said, no man is remembered by the rules he followed, but he remembered by the rules he breaks. I am with Killer Mike on this one. He is a man upstanding. Okay, he's an upstanding man. No problem. Thank you, sir. Lost in Translation said, these people don't want you to talk. These people don't want you taking their platform and pushing your agenda. They do this all the time. I hear you, sir. You are correct. Messi said, good morning, Messi. You said, what did he do? So, Messi, they said that Mike was at some school talking to two melanated children, right? And he was expressing to them, one of the boys, he asked, what you want to do when you grow up? He said, I want to be president. So Mike was doing like a reenactment of how the slave masters used to tell the young men when they came up with an amazing idea of what they want to be. They discouraged them. Mm-hmm. To do other things, or they were against the child doing something great. You ever had a guidance counselor where you went to school and you told the guidance counselor, if you was melanated, you told them you wanted to go to college, and they would tell you, oh, college ain't for everybody. You should want to help your family be more practical. I hope somebody remember what I'm talking about, because that's how they talk to melanated children back in the day. If you said you wanted to have a doctor, you want to do you want to be astronaut and all that stuff. So they will throw all this foolishness at you. Good morning, Mr. He said, how are you? They will throw all this foolishness at you to make you believe that you can't do these things. And that was the same thing Killer Mike was trying to explain to the children, that don't let anybody steal your dream. If this is what you want to do, you got to work hard to get it. So they didn't put the whole thing in here. You understand? They did not. And it don't make sense. It doesn't, y'all. This is the truth. So I'm with Killer Mike. I'm not against him. I am not against him at all. I am not, because they always push that agenda, that narrative, when you have melanated brothers speak out against all the foolery. Check out Raza, right? Y'all know Raza on Instagram. They done shut this man page down so many times. They done shut his page down because they said, oh, he's pushing a narrative. But Raza pushes the truth, but they don't like to hear it. They do not like to hear what he says. He's pushing the truth. And anytime you're pushing the truth, JT, you said, was the clip that went viral? Yes, I think it went viral. It was bad, because they wanted to do like that. You see what I'm saying? Killer Mike is a light in our community. Now, despite his name, and that was because of rap, he's one of the ones that you can trust and lean on to speak out when nonsense happens. Yes, Shamar Raza. I hope I'm saying his name right. Yeah. Messi said, I thought the community liked him. Yes, they do like him. Some do, but some nonsense is coming out about him now. And you got everybody talking about it. when he had the conversation with the two young men and telling the young man, when the young man said, I want to be president, he told him that you supposed to go to something that's practical, that you owe your parents, that you have to get something of stop dreaming. I guess that's basically what he was trying to say. Shamar said, we underestimate how powerful the media is. We do. Jay said, I listen to Raza Islam when I can. They do be coming after him. They do. They do. I think he said 8 times. 8 times they had took his platform. 8 times on Instagram. That's a lot. That's a lot. I'm just saying. Because he pushes the truth. And when you push the truth, they will make you silent. There's a lot of people who push the truth narrative on social media and they silence them. They block all their stuff. They don't let you speak against foolery. I'm just saying. Black Man Unfiltered said, Raza be telling the truth. He does. Messi said, but bloggers continue to grow and grow and grow. They do. They do. Because the evil agenda has to keep pushing. It has to keep pushing in our community. The evil agenda has to keep pushing in order for it to spread. That's why I told y'all yesterday. A lot of content creators, they get up here and they worried about all the other content creators who got bigger numbers than them. But if you look at their content, hey, RBN, how are you, sir? Blaze, I hope I greeted you, sir. How are you, honey? So if you look at all the other people who do content, right, and they're in higher numbers, all their stuff is to dismiss and diminish our community, okay? All their stuff is for that. Anything that is ratchet, that make Black women look crazy, make Black men look crazy, that's the part that get pushed. But if you ever see videos where you got our melanated children are geniuses, they done went through college all the way up, they're only like 13 or 16 years old, you never see that narration push. You never see it. You never see it at all. You only see the demonic stuff in our community. Now, listen to me. I'm not saying we shouldn't talk about it. No, we got to talk about it. We got to talk about it as a people. That's only how you get it right. We have to sit down and talk about it and tell our sisters and brothers when they doing wrong. A correction still has to be made. So don't get up here talking about judge ye not and ye shall not be judged. And you did not finish the whole scripture. We're not going to do that today. We're not going to do that today. You're going to stop getting on social media half naked with your breasts and your butt hanging out and everybody see you. Y'all forget the internet is undefeated. They will find out stuff that you forgot. That you forgot. I'm gonna share with you this real quick. If you go to my videos, right? My videos when I first started social media, right? I was wearing my wigs, I was wearing makeup and all that, right? So my eldest daughter, she said, Mommy, the way you look on your social media, you don't look like that at home. I said, because I'm trying to look nice because of social media. And you know what my daughter said to me? She said, Mom, you look nice when you be yourself. And I'm going to share something with you. Myself is my scarves and my earrings, my jewelry, my costume jewelry is my favorite. But that's me being myself. And my daughter said to me, Mom, if you don't be yourself and the internet find out, right? They're going to crucify you. Just be yourself. Just be yourself. And it'll work out. So if you're in the beginning, if you see all my videos, you'll see me with everything, all my wigs, makeup and everything on, because I'm trying to look nice. I just started social media thinking that makes sense. Now, mind you, I've always had alopecia. But I was thinking that it makes sense for me to do that, right? And my daughter said, Mom, you got to be yourself. Because one day somebody going to catch you And you're gonna have this thing on your head, you're gonna be looking different, they're gonna be surprised. And they're gonna call you what they say, a chameleon. I have to take it from Red Lipstick Vibe. My daughter said they're gonna call you a chameleon, they're gonna call you a fake, they're gonna call you all this. So be yourself on your social media platform. And that's what I do. That is exactly what I do. I be myself. King said natural for the win. Yes, I be myself. And then when I got to just be myself, you see me sitting in my own. Like RBN said to me a couple weeks ago, he said, I was watching your videos in the beginning, Take Heed, and you had like did a whole 360. And he said, but I know why, because you got into yourself. It's true. It's true. See, in the beginning, I was trying to be something that I'm not until my daughter was like, Mom, that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. And then I just started being myself. And here we go. 20K. Here we go. Okay. 33K over there on Instagram. Here we go. So now, wait a minute. JT, what you say? Sis, have you ever seen Trigger Mike documentary on trigger warning? I have not. I'm gonna go look for it too. I'm gonna look for it. I hope it's on Instagram. I'm gonna look for it. But I'm gonna share something with y'all. I just think they're just pushing some nonsense on him because he speaks out. He speak against foolery. That's just my opinion, y'all. So do you think that they did it all to just show time or to show him who is the real master? I'm just saying that's what it sounds like. Because he's not conformed to the ideals of a lot of these rappers. He's not. He's not conformed to the ideals of a lot of these celebrities. He has his own mindset, and what he think is right and what he know is right, he do. He didn't win those 3 Grammys for no reason, y'all. I'm just saying, I can't get on board with everybody that's mad when I put that video up this morning, okay? When I put that video up this morning, a lot of people was in the comment section talking about he shouldn't be talking to young children like that. And y'all didn't even understand the assignment. Look how small the tidbit of the video they showed. They only showed the part that would trigger everybody to turn on him. Malik said, and called the devil a devil. Ooh, that's nasty, honey. Green Bean said, that was just the security guard, not a police. It was just the security guard. They said he had an altercation with. It wasn't the police. Yeah. They call it a misdemeanor or something. So I don't know how and what happened, but they let him out a few hours later. Okay, so if he really did something bad to somebody, they would have kept him. I'm just saying. Felicia said they buffering, sister. They're bluffing, sister. They're bluffing. Okay, honey, listen. I feel bad for the fact. I feel bad for the fact that um we can be fooled so easily. Just like, and I'm gonna just give y'all this prime example. Nobody knew Martin Luther King. Nobody knew Martin Luther King used to cheat on his wife. Nobody knew that, allegedly. Nobody knew that, right? Until a whiff of 2 young sisters on social media put that on a podcast and went wild on Dr. King. They went wild on Dr. King. So with that being said, right, a lot of us didn't know that Dr. King had a mistress. A lot of us didn't know that. We did not believe that he could do something like that. But does that diminish the progress that he has made in our community at that time? Did that diminish it? It did not. It didn't diminish what he did. And just like Killer Mike, they took that 2 minute stip, that little 2 minute clip with the little boy, and that thing went viral. Because they want y'all to hate him. They want y'all to dislike him. Come on, y'all. Y'all gotta know. Y'all gotta know. Y'all gotta know. This is one of those moments, ladies, my sisters. This is one of those moments where our king is on the ground. This is not the time to go over there and kick him while he down. This ain't the time. The time is for you to lay to the side and tell him all the things that you have done. We appreciate you. We appreciate you for telling the truth. We appreciate you for speaking against the foolery. This is the time. This is not the time to go over there and kick him and ask him, is he dead yet? This is not the time. I'm just saying. Okay? Blaze said a man can spend 30 plus years building his career and reputation, and all it takes is a 30-second video clip for everything to go crashing down. We've seen this before. Yes, we have. We've seen it before. And that's only why I'm coming to social media to tell y'all that this sound like some foolery. Hey, Derek, how are you? This sound like some foolery. King said, nobody cares about King affairs. It's true. They don't. They don't. Lost in Translation said, they will come for you. This is a part for that course. Anytime you tell the truth, they will come for you. It's true. Anytime they tell the truth, they'll come for you. They don't want you to know the truth. They don't want you to know the truth. Y'all gotta take it with a grain of salt, baby, because that's what it looked like. That's what it looked like. Hey Mona, what's going on, baby? It's good to see you. King said lots of our Black leaders have done it. It's true. It's true. It is true. But they have to push the agenda. They have to push the agenda that he's evil. And I'm going to share something with you. Anytime anything is involved with a melanated brother, we immediately believe it. We immediately believe it. See, when Angry Man had found this video, because I got it from his Instagram, when Angry Man found this video, he didn't say a word. But people in the comment section was like, and this is who we call our Black leaders. This is who we call a pillar of the community. But because of that 2-minute snippet, now everybody ready to kick his back in, but they're not seeing behind the smoke and mirrors that there was a longer conversation than that. See, they have to make them look like something wrong with them. They have to make it seem like they don't want better for our community. And because he speaks against a lot of foolery, people immediately is ready to cancel him. I bet you, give it a day or two, they're gonna come out talking about they want to cancel Killer Mike for that video. Give it a day or two, I bet you. That's what's gonna happen. King said, life is hard when you are the usual suspect. It's true. It's true. Even when he's screaming to the heavens that he didn't do anything wrong. He didn't do anything wrong, and he still get accused of it. He'll still he will still be jailed for it. I'm just saying. Merchant said he speak about all the foolery. He does. He speak about all the foolery. Now, y'all know a lot of our children come to us with dreams and expectations of how they want to live when they're grown. I will never tell you to tell your child that they cannot dream big. I would never tell you to say that. I wouldn't even say that to my own kids. But remember, they have to make it seem like he was meaning it that way. And he wasn't. He was talking about how the slave masters talked to the children when they were young. Or either when we just got out of being separated, right? And our kids was going to their schools, right? Because it's their schools. Our kids was going to their schools. And you have all this type of racism around. So when you supposed to get a talk from the guidance counselor, the talk go like this. They ask you, oh, what you want to be when you grow up? You say, I want to be a doctor. You know what they tell you? I think you'll be better as a garbage man. I think you'll be better better as a plumber. Okay, stuff like that. Now, mind you, those jobs are amazing. Those jobs are amazing. Shout out to the blue collar workers. But when this same child tell you they want to be a doctor, you supposed to tell them you plant the seed there. You tell them anything you can put your mind to, you can do it. I'm just saying. Lost in Translation said they should point you in the direction of how you can achieve these dreams. They should, but they won't. They won't. Why would they? Why would they? I'm not trying to push anything crazy, but I'm saying you shouldn't have just random people talking to your babies, telling them they can and cannot. You should always plant a seed in your baby heart and mind and tell them whatever you put your mind to, whatever you put work into, you can make it. You can make it. We need to learn how to encourage our children more, because when they go off to school, remember, they're encountering different people, different colors, different mindset. So you have to be parents, you have to be the rock to explain to these children anything you put your mind to, you can do it. Green Bean said, I don't think this time the community will throw Mike under the bus. These last few years, you have seen enough to know anything, all okie dory, enough to know something isn't right. Thank you for saying that. I hope that is correct. I hope it's correct. Because when the brick face incident happened, okay, Brickgate, everybody was losing their mind. Black Man Unfiltered said, look at the times you winning, okay? They put you in jail. They want you to know you are still a ninja. It's true. They want you to know. They want you to know. And that's why I said that Trigger Mike. Now I'm saying Trigger Mike. I'm sorry. He's on my mind. Shout out to Trigger Mike. That's why I'm saying Killer Mike is one of the biggest ninjas on the plantation. He's one of the biggest ninjas on the plantation. So they have to make a mockery of him. They have to get indignant and show him that no, you just a house ninja. You just gonna be a house ninja. You just gonna be a house ninja, or either we gonna tear you apart in the field. And that's what they did. That's what they did yesterday. Hit him with a misdemeanor. We don't even know what kind of thing happened. Maybe he snatched his wife's purse from the security guard or something like that. You know, you don't even know. Or did he? Or did while he was walking past, the shoulder hit each other? They said it's a misdemeanor. What is it really? I'm just saying, y'all. Think about it. Just think about it. That's my take on it. I didn't come to bash Killer Mike. I didn't come to desecrate his name. None of that. Because the brother do work in our community. He does. He does, and he brings up issues that we don't like to talk about. We don't. And what he said to those children, I myself wouldn't have said it. I myself would not have said it. But we all know our children come to us with a certain idea, and we know in our heart and mind that that's not the case. But we still tell our children, you're going to make it. Put the work in. Put your mindset together. Whatever you put your mind to, you can do it. I'm just saying. Mrs. She said no retrials in the court of popular opinion. Is true. It's true. It's so true. And Mr. He said love yourself, black men. You have to. Shout out to Mr. He said you have to. Because the way the world is going here on the western side, we love to see black men on the ground. We love to see them lose. excuse me. That's why if you have a melanated sister that is doing the right thing and she on your side, you rock with her, my brothers. You rock with her. Okay? And if she's been your long-standing girlfriend and y'all get along and everything is right, my brothers, take a second look at her. Take a second look. Is this a wife? Is this a wife? Don't miss your opportunity, because I'm gonna share something with you, my brothers. There ain't too many women out here that's gonna love you for you, even through the good and the bad times. I'm just saying. That's my tidbit on it, y'all. We done for the day. Okay, my king is home, and I want to relax. So thank you everybody for coming, and thank you for all the comments. And I just wanted to put my little tidbit out there. I'm gonna put out my video, my reels later in the afternoon, but I just wanted to let y'all know I'm with Killer Mike. I'm with him. I agree. I agree, because of him speaking his mind. This is his lashing. Can you believe it? This is his lashing for him speaking his mind. We got to learn. We got to learn. No matter what kind of lashing you get from anybody, speak your mind. Speak your mind. Because our community is not even on its last leg anymore. We down. We on the ground now. We on the ground now. Y'all take heed to the message. If you want to donate to the channel to help it grow, you can donate by Cash App. You can also donate by stars. You can also donate by super chats, okay? And you can also buy with our family business. Our family business is called ubnracksfashion.com. If you want to buy, we on 5 different platforms: ubnracksfashion.com, eBay, Pushmark, Macari, and Etsy. Okay. And then also we have merch that's on YouTube. You can only buy through YouTube. You'll see it. Scroll to the top. It'll say shop or store. Stop in, check it out if you like it or not. Jason, how are you, honey? You said, peace, take heed. I've been listening in ninja mode. Oh, thank you, sir. Everybody have a wonderful day. Mr. Goodbread, thank you for stopping by. Miss She Said, Mr. He Said, Lost in Translation, Tracy, Black Man Unfiltered, Aminize, RBN, everybody, King, my brother from the beginning, my brother. Thank you for rocking with me. Much love to everybody, and anybody that I had missed, please, baby, charge it to my head and not my heart. So everybody who came in, I greatly appreciated. Merchant, you know how we do. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Instagram, I'm gonna let you out first, baby. YouTube, my foundation, where I started from. Thank you so much. I have hit 20K. I greatly appreciate all of you. King, you know I ain't got nothing but love for you, my brother. You've been with me from the beginning when I first started talking my mess. Have a great one, everybody. Much love to you all. Black Man Unfiltered, thank you for saying a great show. Take heed to the message. Lost in Translation, you as well, sir. Have a great one.